Welcome to the Tired Athletes leg day. And since we are tired athletes, this is not going to be plyometricing. This isn't going to be maxing out our strength, but we will build strength. We will help to avoid injury. We'll get those lateral movements. You need some bands today because we just need to tackle a little more strength. These are so easy to carry around, so cheap. Grab them anywhere. I'm going to use 2 bands. This one's a higher resistance, goes higher up on my legs, but you only really need 1. And then you just need a place to prop up your legs for when we throw in the split squat and when we start hammering those hamstrings. So we need somewhere to put the heel on. And that's it. We are going to just jump right in. 12 minutes, you know me, no rest, but we're going to hit everything. And we are going to start right now. Now I will say, to up the ante, you can add in some weights for most of these exercises. First thing we're going to do is our lateral side to sides here. What we want to do is about 20 on each side, 40 to 45 seconds. You could walk your way. I like to do multiple. You can stand and just like groove side to side. What we want when we're going side to side, we don't want the knees collapsing in. We want everything strong. We want these, think of your knees almost going out to your pinky toes. And we want to keep the core tight. So even though we're doing legs, we still want to think core. We still want to think engage the glutes. We want to keep everything upright and tight. So we work these, get a few more in, let's go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, what I like to do after I do the laterals is kickbacks. So we're really taking our heel, let me show you to the side, taking the heel and you're kicking to the butt. This is all about good form because get really wonky in here. So you want to keep, again, knees out to the toes, the pinky toes, and you're kicking up to that butt. And you're just going side to side here. This is like glutes, hamstrings. You're starting to feel it in like your hips in some weird places. But let's try to get 10 on each leg. I think I got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring it in. Now, we're gonna go straight into a side lunge. Okay, so the thing with side lunges is I kind of like to just step out and back up, okay? So you're gonna step this foot out, almost stays parallel. You remember, you don't want this knee collapsing too far over this foot. You don't have to worry. What drives me nuts is people with side lunges think you gotta be like, get like below 90 or nothing's happening. Okay, a lot of us are coming into these workouts, possibly we already worked out today. You don't need to go below 90. You could go just a little here for a side lunge. You're going to get still all that strength benefit. I'm tired. I just came back from a 12-mile run. I don't want to go 90 right now. But I realized after doing this for so many years, you don't need to. But when you go down, just think of like you're going into that chair just so we get the glute and that your knee's not falling over. We'll do 10 on the other side now. So do where you are. Remember, your form does not have to be perfect. No matter what the form we need say, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get. And some days you might be a little sloppy, and it's okay. Your body's gonna be okay. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so to really fire up and make you slightly miserable, I take a heavier band, and now I'm going above the knee. And we're going out. Again, don't let your knees collapse like this. The whole point of the strength is you're pushing out with these hips and these abductors. It's really good. Now, what I call these is like crab walks. You're walking, you're stepping out, and then you're stepping out, and you're stepping out, and then you're stepping back, right? So maybe it's easier to see here. You're just kind of crab walking, and you're really firing those glutes, and you're keeping everything in a little bit of a horizontal step. These are a little hard to get. It takes a little patience, but you should feel your hips and your glutes saying, all right, I get what we're doing here. Kind of like crab walks, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's it. Drop the band. Now, going in some like ballet style leg lifts. Stand up, get that toe tight, get the butt in. You're going to lift your leg. Now, I like to point my toe out here so we start saying hello to these inner muscles. Now, to really spice it up, I like to tap to the side and back, like making a rainbow. This is a little more advanced. You can just stay tapping right up here with your toe out. Listen, you don't even have to go as high as here. You could just go here. If that's all you got today, then tap low. You're still getting these muscles, you're still activating. So what I like to do is the rainbow tap. So pretend we're gonna go 5, a ballet dancer, but I really shouldn't be dancing anything ever. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, when you do these taps, this other leg should be a stabilizer. You shouldn't be falling out your hip. You gotta use the core. You gotta keep a tight base, and you don't have to lock your knee, but we're gonna keep things firing in the hips and the core. 3, we're going to 10, 4, 5, just pretend you're like that ballet, the black swan. 6, 7, it seems like the easiest exercise, but it's actually really challenging to do right. Okay, that's 10. Curtsy lunge. So I love lunges, obviously, to get those quads. A curtsy lunge takes us from regular lunge to a lunge that not only gets our quad, but is known for helping prevent some knee niggles. I've had my fair share of knee niggles, so I've curtsy lunged myself a lot. Now you're just kind of going, you don't have to walk, you're not doing like this. You're doing a slight diagonal step back and you're coming up. Sometimes I'll bring this knee up. That gives you a little extra, oh hey core, tucking that tailbone in, waking it up, and we step. So let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we hop over to the other side. I always do my hands like this. I don't know, it's like a balance. It's like a balance thing. Maybe it's kind of weird, I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going right into what we're gonna do is fire up these hamstrings. I'm gonna throw Matt down. I'm not so tough where I can take the ground straight on. I'll just show you. I'm kind of backwards to you, I know. But these were just pushing through the heel, right? You're just gonna push through the heel. And then, you know me, I love these little leg raises. And we're just doing this for 20 seconds. Push through the heel. Sorry, I'm over here, but you know, New York City apartments is like, this is as best I can get. If your form goes wonky, readjust. Mine went wonky, so I just readjusted. And then you push to the next side. I got the right side, 20 seconds, push through that heel, and then we tap up this leg, this left leg. Again, toe out. So now we're working both legs, multiple muscles. Get that glute. Readjust if you need to. Let's do 5 more seconds. And then we just, we're throwing ourselves right into a split lunge because we got to work the single leg, right? Again, if you have weights, that ups the ante on this. I would direct your knee to your little toe. We're just doing 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can try to get to 90 on these. If you're like, I'm not feeling the 90, don't go there, you know? Just keep it here. That's fine. You still are building strength without punching down. 3, 4, or get those weights. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, let's throw right back into our bands. And we're gonna go side to side again. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then our kickbacks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can really get low between these if you want to squat between to really say hello. Obviously, my hips, I'm like the worst squatter. Try not to collapse, but you don't get. It's not about form. Just do our kickbacks. Then we gotta go back to our lovely little hamstring before we're done with our 12 minutes. So we're gonna hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch it up. Other leg, point that toe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is it. We did our legs. 12 minutes. You're fired up. Your hips, you got the abductors. That's it. I'm going to add more of these. We can put some weights in. We can up the ante with plyometrics. But this today, this is what you need when you're just like, I just need to get something done and I'm here. All right. See you next time.